Okay, so we now know why people don't use your project management system. Now I'm going to show you, reveal 4 reasons why your projects fail. Reason number 1, you don't know where you want to go. Projects are journeys. Now, if you're not certain about your destination, you can't reach there. When you start on the project, we only have a top level view of what the project should accomplish. Most clients actually don't have clear sense of what they want. They have only a vague sense. No matter how well we try to define and document the requirements, we discover details when we are closer. We always learn the most about something when we are actually doing it. Also, a fixed known target is easier to hit than a target that keeps moving, and all estimates are guesses. Lack of clarity leads to confusion, and the easiest action in confusion is no action. So non-action and resignation will certainly lead to failures. The point to take home, develop and propagate the vision for your projects. Reason number 2, you don't know how to get there. Even if you have a clear destination, you don't know how to get there. So no matter how much experience you have, every project is new. Every project has its own challenges. It could be a new market, it could be a new team, a new technology. Your team may not know how to execute the project. We may have a good understanding of the overall implementation, but the devil is in the detail. And we generally have a tough time getting around those details. Most projects also start off really well and start struggling midway. Some get stuck on the last 10%. That last 10% takes 90% of the time in cost. These are the signs that we do not know enough what it takes to complete the project. We are shooting in the dark. Sometimes you also have a team that does not have enough experience in the project. The challenges of the project are way beyond their skills. Now this will lead to frustration, loss of productivity, and delays. Most projects begin with little risk analysis, and even if they do not execute the riskiest thing first. This will lead to shocks and surprises later on. Now here's a question for you. Do you have clear direction for your success? Next reason. You don't track how far you've reached. We may take regular status updates, but are we tracking what forwards the project? Are we tracking what pushes it backwards? What are the key performance indicators for your projects? Are you tracking them on a regular basis? What actions do you take when you notice an anomaly? Do you just send an email to the person responsible and then hope he'll take care of it? Right? Success is a big motivator, remember. When your team members know the project is progressing well, they are more likely to complete it well. Weekly iterations, big visible charts, reviews and follow-ups, they are all critical to a project success. Do your people know what you're tracking? Have you set up clear and specific milestones? Are you allocating sufficient time every week for tracking and course correction? You want to correct the course of your journey before it's too late. Now here's reason number 4. Whose project is it anyway? Does your project belong to the client? Is it the organization's project? Is it the project manager's? What is your contribution to the project? Do you determine success of the project? For most people, their contribution to the project is the work that they are assigned. And small work that makes little difference cannot light up fire in their bellies. If your team does not get a sense of ownership, there is little chance that you will succeed. Now, last Monday meeting, my team members told me something interesting. They told me that they love working on these projects. They love working on our products because they can see their contribution clearly. They know the software that they're developing is going to be used by thousands of people. And when the download counter rings one more, their hearts fill with joy. It's no longer the organization's product, it's their own. They drive the show. They make customers happy. They make the difference. Now, when you can create this sense of belonging and ownership, everything else will fall in place. When they see that this is their project, they will do everything to succeed. It's just natural. With that, let's move on to the most important part of this video. Now that you know all of this, what can you do about it? What can you do to make your team use your project management system more effectively? How can you improve the chances of your success? right? So here are some things that you can try. First is train your team. Train your team on business. Train them on productivity. Train them on technology. Share your experiences with them. Give them stuff that they can learn on their own. Create a common vision. Start looking at things from their perspective. Demand the best from them and give them the support and encouragement that they need while they reach there. Start a weekly joint meeting with your team. Let them know the impact of their work. How it affects the organization and the customers, both positive and negative. Share your tricks about, how they can use the system better. Make them think about how everything can be improved. The big thing is alter your attitude towards your team and you will suddenly discover a new team. Here's another one. Iterate weekly. It is impossible to set clear and specific vision and direction for the entire project. So don't try to do that. Have an overall vision and direction for the project, but then iterate weekly to define clear objectives and clear action items for each week. Take the riskiest things first. Track and share key performance indicators with your team. Change the project plan as you need to. And strike a balance between features, time, and cost. Have some deliverables every week and iterate until you succeed. The third is adapt the system to your needs. See, no system will be perfect. No system will do everything you want it to. What you can do is adapt it to your needs. So if you're using Active Collab, here are some things that you can try. Uninstall any modules that you don't use. Second is define system and project roles so that people only see what they need to. Are you using checklist or pages? Can you switch to tickets and discussions? If so, just drop the other ones. Create template projects to create new projects. This will create structure for your projects. You can also use tickets plus module to assign workflow status to your tickets. You can always use all of our other modules. We always take extra care to make sure that our products are more user friendly and they actually increase productivity. One other thing that I've seen work very well is creating private personal projects for your team members. Let them track their own work items in that which are non-project specific. Also use the incoming mail module and route as much of email through Active Collab as you can. Create some additional informal communication channels and share interesting items, learnings, insights. You can use a special project for this or use a status updates module. And let Active Collab be the single source of truth for your project updates. Finally, be a role model. Be a star user of your project management system. If people see you practice what you preach, they will follow you. Your team always looks up to you for inspiration. So share your insights with them. Tell them how you use the system and appreciate it when they do good. Be their hero. Now, before coming to a close, I want to give you a warning. See, knowledge makes no difference. Knowing all these reasons or tricks won't make any difference to you. You probably knew some of this already and it has made no difference so far. It's your attitude and your actions, right? And also keep in mind that despite all of these things, things will not go as per your plans. Projects will be late, people will not use your system, and everything can go haywire. And get that there is nothing wrong with that. Instead of blaming situations and people, shift your attention on what you can do that will give you power. Focus on that single action that you can take that'll move your project forward, that'll move your team forward. Take that action and review the results. And iterate until you succeed. Now, you may want to go over this video again, note down all your insights and pick one action that you can take. Then just go ahead and do that. I'm going to work on the next video where I will talk about starting your own business and developing products. And in the meanwhile, keep your comments coming.